Hello and welcome back to Taya's World. Yeah, I'm back, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about date tips for when you're going on a date. And so yeah, I had I have a date tonight, so I was just like going over this checklist in my head, and I was like, I should make a video about this. So yeah, it's also more towards the girls. So if you're a guy, don't watch this. Okay, so the first thing that is completely necessary is hygiene, of course. I didn't really learn until like about 4th grade that not everybody does like the basic things. So like you should definitely take a shower the day of the date. Definitely put deodorant on. Definitely brush your teeth. And it sounds very basic, but like understand that some people they don't do that. And I mean, it's crazy, but like if you don't do that, then you're supposed to brush your teeth twice a day. It's in the morning. Really, it's supposed to be after every meal, but twice a day should be good before you go to sleep and then once you wake up. So yeah. And then like you want to attract the boy. You want him to think you smell nice. So get some perfume, spray it, like not too much though, just on like the sensitive areas like your wrist and your neck. And take some lotion with you. And yeah, so like these are just things that you should do. And then the next thing is pick out an outfit the night before. So it's like just plan ahead, look at the weather, see what it's supposed to be like. Like I didn't know it was supposed to be rainy, but it's not really that warm in Indiana right now. It's warm some days, but it's not like super hot. And I think it's so stupid when girls are walking around in shorts and it's like 50, 55 degrees. So like yeah, I definitely didn't do that. I'm wearing something sensible. Just with some leggings. You can't really see, but whatever. So yeah, pick out what you're gonna wear, have it ready, make sure it's not like wrinkled or a stain or anything. So yeah. And then the third thing here, unexpected friend. I understand that some girls may know exactly when they're gonna get their period every month. Like they're like, okay, on the 3rd at 2:00 p.m. it's gonna come. It's gonna leave on the 7th at 4:00 p.m. Well, I know it's not really that precise, but I wouldn't know because mine is completely not regular at all. I hate it so much, and I never know ever when it's gonna come. So I always just take a tampon with me. So make sure you, and if you don't wear tampons, carry a pad with you. And then also if you get the cramps, just take some Advil with you to make sure that you're covered and you can get through your date. And then, yeah, just make sure that you're ready for that. My 4th thing is you gotta know how to hold a conversation. Because no guy's gonna want to take you out again if you don't know how to just hold a conversation. If you can't talk to him, and like no matter how pretty you are, it's just not gonna be something that he's happy about. He's trying to talk to you and you don't know anything. So just yeah, I'm not saying like you have to be like highly educated, but just think of some things to talk about to keep him entertained. My 6th thing is like carry an ID. Just ever since I've gotten my permit, I carry it everywhere around with me in my billfold. I just keep it right there in the front pocket because you never know when you're gonna need it. Like, what if you didn't expect to go to the movies, but then he wants to go to a movie, and then if they ask you if you want to go to a PG-13 or a rated R movie, and they asked you, they're not gonna let you in unless you have an ID. So there's that. Or like there can always be some kind of misunderstanding, like where the police are called or whatever. He looks familiar, like some kind of wanted criminal or whatever. and then you're with them, so that looks bad. And then like they're like, who are you? If you have your ID or your license or permit, then you show them that, and they'll be like, okay, she's good. They can run your little thing real quick to see that you're innocent, unless you're not. But so yeah, make sure you carry your ID. And the seventh thing is also extra makeup. Like, understand that if it's like gonna be a long time or anything, then makeup doesn't always last a really long time, especially like if you don't have like a higher end kind of product and it doesn't last very long. It starts to like smear and everything. So just make sure you take extra to touch up and whatnot. And then, oh, this next thing is be a lady. You know, it's not terrible to kiss in public, but I just hate when I see people like making out, like tongue on tongue. You can see all of that. Like, please get a room. It's not ladylike to see. And there's this couple like at lunch. When I'm on my way to lunch, I see them every day. And they're like acting like this is the last time they're gonna see each other, making out, and he's squeezing her butt. Like, that's not ladylike to do. Also, like, there's like a lot of things about being a lady that you need to make sure that you do. Like, make sure that your hair is combed. It's not really ladylike. That ladies would do. Sit with your legs closed. There's a lot of things, and you need to make sure that you're on the date, being a lady in public. You gotta hold yourself to a certain way. Like, if there's anybody that you wouldn't want, if they walk past you doing whatever, then just don't do it. Like, not in public, you know? And then 9 is observe him. Since this is the first date, maybe, then you need to take note of everything that he's doing. You know, I'm not saying that he has to open a door for you and pull out the chair, like what do you call that? Like the 50s or whatever. But I'm not opposed to that. I would like that, but he doesn't do that. But just like if it's supposed to be a date and he wants you to pay for your movie ticket or whatever, then just take note of that.
My baby don't mean to be
video.
Oh, you're making your video?
Mm-hmm.
That my baby, she needs first to
And lost my spot. Okay, yeah. And so just take note of that, because then if you go on the next date, and he's gonna want you to do it again, and like just how he talks and everything, how he talks to you. Don't ever let a guy call you a B or like a bad B. That's not a compliment, so just don't take that. There's just a lot of things that you need to keep your eyes open for and make sure you're noticing everything that he does. See, this next thing is date rape is real. It's real. And you know, no one ever thinks that whoever they're going out with would do that to them, or else of course you wouldn't go out with them. But it's real. So make sure that you watch what's happening to any drinks that you have. Make sure that you call somebody and let them know who you're like where you're gonna be at and who you're with, because I know I live with my parents, so obviously they know when I'm gonna leave and where I'm going. But if you're grown, or if your parents, you don't really check in with your parents like that, then make sure you call your friend or whatever and just be like, okay, yeah, I'm about to go and everything. So yeah. And then also just you know, just watch out and don't let him make you feel like you have to do anything that you don't want to do, because you don't have to do it. You're not married, and so therefore you don't have to do anything that he says that you have to do, you know. So yeah, which ties into the last thing, which is don't rush things. I know a lot of people like to say like I love you, but I feel like that shouldn't be like on the first date. You don't want to rush things because there's plenty of time for that, and if he wants to do anything like take off your clothes, then you don't have to do that either, especially on the first date. Of course, I'm abstinent, and so I'm not going to be having sex, but if you're not, that doesn't mean that you have to do it with every one of your boyfriends, every one of your dates, because you don't, and you can, you don't have to rush into sex, you don't have to rush into saying I love you or anything, you know, because there's plenty of time for that. I mean, I know that, you know, on the Alicia Keys song, like, You'll Never See Me Again, I know that, you know, things aren't always perfect and anything can happen and you could die or he could die, but that just means that that's what God wanted and it was in God's plan. So you don't have to like rush things just because something might happen or anything. So yeah, these are just a few tips that I had put together in my head and I wrote down last night, and I think it's really helpful, and I think you all should keep these in mind. Good luck on whatever date, or if you're just watching this for future references, good luck with that, and I hope you keep it in mind, and remember to always be a lady. So, yeah, I'm gonna leave in like 10 minutes for mine, so I'm gonna just close this off now. See you guys back here next week in Taya's World.